How's it going, everyone? Maximilian here, back finally with another Call of Duty game and some commentary with it. As in the previous videos, a lot of you guys were mentioning that the full match, playthrough, run-through, and guidance videos you actually enjoyed, so I'm planning on doing these a bit more. This actually gives me an easier method of putting out more Call of Duty videos if you guys do like this stuff, as it's a lot easier to do like a gameplay commentary instead of like waiting for clips and, you know, finding certain spots to put certain things to show you. But if you want to see like a breakdown of a good game, I'm more than willing to do that and to try to give you an idea of what was going through my mind. So this is another game on Hardhat, and I do not believe I'm running Specialist. No, I am running Assault on this one. So, oh, no, never mind. I remember this game. My apologies that I'm running the ACR again. In my later gameplays, or as of late, I've been using a lot of different guns because back when I did this game, it was during my 9th Prestige, and I was trying to hammer to 10th Prestige as fast as possible, trying to get good scores, trying to unlock specialists, trying to level up guns and stuff like that. So the ACR was one of the weapons I unlocked early with a Prestige token, and it's just a good, solid gun. However, it's not the best assault rifle, although it fits the category very well. I think there are other assault rifles I think that might be a little bit better, but I'll break down that stuff later. This is a kill confirmed, and oh, this spot is amazing right here. If you see how there's multiple targets coming towards my direction, that guy just totally missed me right there. This whole corner right here, by doing stuff like this, by staying mobile around different points of cover, will keep you alive very long. Even though I messed that one up and I lost my targets, it was pretty crazy to see that I was able to take out like 4 guys. And was able to manage a predator just out of that. But if you can stay there a little while, you can push up the spawn a little bit, and then get into where they're popping from the pipe side, or the opposite pipe is what I would like to call it, from the middle. And holding down that area, great. It's so good. The only thing it'll cost you is getting tags, and in something like Kill Confirmed, that can be pretty tough because it involves you getting into their spawn a little bit. But sometimes you have to realize you got to sacrifice a tag or two in order to keep the streak going. But in Kill Confirmed, if you're taking down a lot of targets, and usually you don't need to collect as many tags as you have kills. I think half, or at least half, is pretty good, if not the best, because there's a lot of guys that are willing to get the tags, and especially if you're playing with people, you get the points for collecting the tag and the kill, and they get points for collecting the tag, unless it's you that picks up your own tag, and you get, you know, just the points for yourself. So a lot of the times, if I'm playing with friends, which I think I was playing with a few in this game, we let the tags sit around to spread the points around to make everyone's leveling up process a little bit easier. And here's that spot I was telling about. Like, I think I mentioned this in the breakdown of the map before with the Moab. This spot is amazing. It's really good. You can see the tops of their heads if they're coming down the mountain, and you can see them entering into the tunnel. A lot of the times I'll just go balls out, and I'll go run down the tunnel if I see a lot of targets have recently run down there, and they're all rushing the middle. Literally, that means you could run down the tunnel, take out 3 to 4 guys, shooting them in the back, and then you'll be in the middle, and hopefully by that time you've taken out all the targets, and then they're spawning behind you, but they're spawning on the other side of the tunnel, so you go around. You don't go back through the tunnel because that'll get you killed. You go around like left or right from the middle to essentially do the same thing again, and see if they catch on, but a lot of times, dude, people do not catch on. It's kind of hard, it's kind of funny to see, like, you run the same pattern like 3 or 4 times, and dudes just don't realize. This kill streak sucks for this map, by the way. Unless the enemy team is spawning in areas out in the open. There's a couple of guys right here that I'm about to take out, but it gets pretty rough if your enemy team is in the middle, like 3 or 4 of them are right now. The Reaper can either do some serious work, and you can actually net yourself 10 to 12 kills out of a single Reaper on some fairly open maps, but sometimes you just can't, and getting 3 to 4 kills is the best you're gonna do. I think I had AC 130 unlocked from here, and in my opinion, if you're running kill streaks, there's no reason not to run the Osprey Gunner. The AC 130 is really good. I think I had Pavlo. It's Pavlo. The AC 130 and the Pavlo are really good, and I like the Pavlo especially because you don't have to man it, but they get shot down really fast. Sure, the AC 130 takes about as many as many Stinger missiles as the Osprey Gunner does, but it gets me way more kills, and you get way more points as a result because of the dropped packages and stuff like that. And to me, it seems that getting 8 kills with a Reaper isn't that difficult. If you're consistently firing shots and the enemy team isn't constantly hiding in corners and everyone has blind eye on, then it can go pretty well. I think I just took this guy out, and he was defending this care package, so I'm going to take a gigantic risk, I think, and throw a stun right here and take this dude's box. What is it? It doesn't tell us in theater mode. Ooh, that looks like it was an Overwatch. No, it was an IMS. Still good enough, though. You know that if a dude threw a care package down and he's hovering around it, there's a good chance it's real. 90% of the time, I don't touch him. I'm just like, yeah, forget it. I'd rather not risk the death. Something else happened pretty recently. As I'm exploring this side of the map, I think I'm way better at this side of the map than I am at the other one, just because of spots like this. And if you're from the opposite side, I actually find it really good too, if you're doing precision shooting. And precision shooting from distance is one of the best weapons you can use as the G36, and I'll explain why in another vid a little bit later. Ooh, these guys are going to get hammered. What was I going to say? Oh, I was going to mention about the Prestige. Recently in a patch, it was mentioned that Prestiges are going to go beyond 10. I don't know if this is actually in the game yet because I have not tried it yet, but I just hit 10th Prestige. I'm about level 60 or so now on 10th. And I had a funny feeling they were going to do this. I'm just surprised it happened so fast. For those that didn't know, some guys recently data mined, I guess, the PC version and found that they recently added 10 more Prestige levels to Modern Warfare 3. So that means that after Prestige 10, you can actually go up 10 more Prestiges, Prestige 20 being the maximum. The only thing I've noticed as a result of this is that you get new icons. Now the icons are a little lame. If you get up to like 1 prestige higher, it gives you a Roman numeral, I believe. So you get your prestige logo, which is a fairly similar looking logo. It's like a skull with wings. And then you get a Roman numeral above it. So if you're Prestige 11, there's got like just the 1. If it's 14, it's got a Prestige logo and it says IV for 4 right above it. And if you get to Prestige 20, it's actually Prestige with an X. So X counting for 10, of course. And it looks pretty cool. Like I'm like, this is kind of intriguing just because of they're giving me more to do. But at the same time, like I've already almost gotten my KSG to gold, and I'm loving using shotguns again, and the fact that I can have a shotgun leveled up without, you know, waiting 40 levels and using the gun forever to get damage. So I'm a little reluctant about busting into more prestiges and firing up, you know, leveling up guns all over again. So I think I just got out of like the momentum of not wanting to do that, and I think I like being 10th prestige and knowing that I'm gonna have all my perks for a while and stuff like that. So it's a little daunting at the moment to think that they want us to jump into more prestiges. But I think this is pretty true, because the stuff I was looking at did look legit as F. But we'll see in the next few days. If you guys have actually seen or have experienced it yet, if it's actually live in the game, let me know, because I have not hit to the point where I can prestige that high. But other than that, I don't see it being directly worth it, because this is really the epitome of prestige. Like, prestiging in Modern Warfare 3 actually gave you something, and that isn't what prestiging really was in Call of Duty before. Prestiging was for the sake of, you know, being prestige, but now it seems like Prestige 11 through 20 might actually be that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see more Call of Duty gameplay commentaries, please let me know. If there's something specific you want to check out, also leave a comment below. This has been Maximilian, signing out.